Thank you for joining me this evening. My name is Myra Moore with Moore Football LLC. Joining me tonight is middle linebacker out of Wheeling University, Tory Rogers. Hi, Tory. Thank you so much for joining me. So I wanted to talk a little bit about you, see what's going on, where you're at. First, tell me like the general, demographics. How tall are you? How much do you weigh? The positions that you play. The good details.
Okay, how you doing? My name is Tory Rogers. I play for Wheeling University. Play middle linebacker. I am 6 foot, 230 pounds. Junior.
Nice. And so tell me a little bit about what's going on right now. You're still in college, I take it, right?
Yes.
What are you studying? What's your degree?
I'm studying education right now.
Nice. Are you trying to be a teacher?
Yes, gym teacher, and that has something to do with like the coaching field too. Like after you graduate and everything, yeah. So.
Nice. I like it. I love teachers. Teachers are so underrated.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. My grandma actually was a teacher for for 30 years, and I just grew up on that. So I'm big on that too. She just helped me with school and everything.
Yeah, definitely, that's major. So what's going on with you as far as your football career? Where are you headed? Tell me a little bit about it.
As of right now, I just came to Wheeling University this spring semester. Before that, I was at New Haven,
okay,
and things didn't go quite well there. But before New Haven, I came from a JUCO. It was Erie Community College.
Okay, so you're a JUCO product.
Yeah, I'm a JUCO product. So and then before that, I went to prep school. Actually, yeah, my journey is crazy. I went to prep school in Canada Prep. Then I went there for a year, and things didn't go well. SAT scores, ACT scores. That's why I went to JUCO route. That's why some guys actually go there because of the grades. They have all the talent that they have, and the grades mess up. So I went to JUCO route, and that's how I ended up here. And as of right now, with the recruiting process, I am actually getting recruited by some scouts. Actually, right now that I can't say because I talked to my agent a couple days ago, but I'm getting scouted by a couple of NFL scouts. Shout out to the NFL Draft Diamond too. They helped me out too by getting out there and having me. They interviewed me too.
Yes.
About like a couple months ago. So that helped me out, and this interview right here is definitely amazing too. I'm gonna put this on the map when this is done too, because it's actually helped me out by you taking the time out to interview me too as well.
No, you're very welcome. I anything we can do to help you guys. That's what we do and why we're here. So as far as like combines or anything like that, are you going to be hitting any combines soon or?
Actually, I talked to my agent. He said if things go right after the season, the NFL combine actually comes up like towards the end of the season,
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the NFL season. So actually, if I actually do a great year here, which is I'm at a D2 now, and it's kind of hard for players to get come out of D2, but it's all about your agency and who you have behind you in communication. So NFL, XFL, tryout. I mean not tryouts, combine. And all of them combined because when you in the combine for one, XFL scouts come to and watch you.
You're basically building your resume is what you're doing right now. You're building your football career portfolio, and that's super important, especially with those combines and the different invites that you may get. Take advantage of them because that's what's going to build your portfolio. That's what's going to build your brand, what you're going to offer a team. So that's amazing. As far as graduation, when are you set to graduate?
I'm set to graduate in 2021, May. But if things go well, I can enter the draft or XFL or anything. I could enter the draft early and get out of school early. But my mom, my grandma, and everybody else from there.
Listen to them. They are smart women. Listen to them. You need to graduate. That degree that's your backup plan. You need to have that degree. So you still have years of eligibility with the NCAA? Like, how many years of eligibility do you have left?
Actually, I have 2 years left because I played JUCO. I went to community college. I played 2 years there, and now I have 2 more
Nice.
few
So
left.
you're like brand new, fresh. So, and I know with the different leagues out there, XFL, CFL, it doesn't, the eligibility is, from what I'm hearing, doesn't impact them. So that's a good thing. Because I know they have one player right now that has 1 year of eligibility left that's actually on their roster. So, yeah, that's a good thing. No, that's amazing. But definitely get your degree.
No, I gotta get that, because if things, us football players, we have a tough mind. Our plan A is football. It's to go to NFL, XFL, whatever. But if things do go left, we still have that degree. I know what you're saying. We still have that degree to fall on.
Your backup plan. Because that's what's important. Because we're going to need teachers. We're going to need, especially, just think of the new generations coming up. There's tons of kids that want to be where you're at right now, just in college playing football, but they don't understand the mechanics and a lot that's behind the scenes that you guys are already dealing with and going through. So it's definitely, we need more players to school them and be their mentors and, do good things, giving back, stuff like that. What's your main motivation? What's keeping you going right now? What's keeping you focused on your path?
To be honest with you, the main thing that's keeping me going is first I have to thank the man above, Jesus. Secondly, it's just my mother. My mother, she raised 4 boys by herself in the house, and it was like I always just see her wake up at like 6 in the morning, and like, and I used to be like, as a young child, I'm like, I went to school at like 8, so it's like, okay, I'm waking up in the morning too, but actually when I got older, when your body starts to like need sleep, and I'm like, I'm going to like football meetings and football workouts at 5 to 10 times she wake up. I'm like, how does she do this like every day, like to maintain and keep us sheltered? And I'm like, you know what? I'm about to work hard so I can, at least have her slow down and stress free and everything. And secondly, I went through some with my family last summer, and it's like, I'm not saying they gave up on me, but it's like they gave me extra motivation to work hard, because we fell apart, and it's like they didn't give up on me, but it's like they basically threw me under the bus, and it's like, it's extra motivation. I have a chip on my shoulder to show them what I'm about, and to show them what's 2020 about to be. It's about to be electrifying.
Yes, no, definitely. It's commendable. Moms are resilient. And it just, that rings so many chords with me, because I'm a mom of 4 boys. For a very long time, it was me by myself doing it. So I get that. And that's amazing that you want to, you're doing this for all the right reasons, because that's what's going to get you through this. It's a long process, and it's a lot of grit, and, it's going to be tears. But then when you make it, it's going to be amazing. So, and I was watching some of your film. I love your film. So that's a good thing. Keep up on the film. I think that's the most important, especially watching a lot of film that I've been watching the last couple of days, and with the guys that are still in college. Focus on that film. Make sure that it's tedious. I know, I get it, but put it out there, because that's really what's going to sell you to these scouts and all these people out here. Is first thing we look at is film. Let's see their film. Not so much about the music. Not too worried about that. It's just the film, because that's really what's going to show what you really have, the skill that you have to show the world and to give. If you were to make it to a team, if say one day they call you up and they're like, hey, we want you to come try out, what extra would you bring to that team? What would you give? What makes you special out of everybody out there? What makes you a playmaker to be on that team?
I'm actually happy you asked that question, because I had that question asked to me when the first day I came to this school, Welling, because I'm a JUCO player, and the coach, because this year this school's going on a 3-year program, and he asked me, what can I bring to the table as changing the team, because they went 1-10 last year. So the answer I gave him was not to be so much of a tough guy and make the guy scared of me, and just because I'm an older guy, because I'm the oldest guy out of the group, is basically just having them with a different mindset, as in, all right, we have to change something. We went 1-10 last year, so we gotta like bring something else to the table. So me as in helping them, I will come in coming in on time, not playing around with me in the weight room, not playing around with me while we on the field, no jokes. But I'm a good guy off the field, but when on the field, it's just straight business. If it ain't business, it can't be, it can't be worked out. So just lead by example first, and the second, just show it.
Exactly. So, I don't know if you've ever read his story or read, the little biography. Jerry Rice, which we all know was the greatest receiver in our history, had that same mentality. It was all business. The moment he hit that field, the moment he hit that gym, it was business. He wasn't worried about, going out partying. It was serious. So that's it's a good attitude to have. Some people, they approach it differently, but there's nothing wrong with the way you approach. So keep that up.
I got that from Kobe Mama mentality. That's when the day he died, I was crushed, because that's basically I got it from him.
Yeah, and that's all of us. I think his death hit all of us on a different level. I'm not a crier, but that broke me down. So no.
Yeah, me too.
We lost a great man with him. So I want to thank you though. It's been a great interview. I'll definitely continue following you. I'm so excited for you. So make sure you get your degree, Mom. I will follow to make sure. And the moment I see your graduation, I'm tweeting it. That is the most important thing to do. Well, thank you guys all for joining us. Make sure you follow, like, retweet. His film is on this post as well. Show some love. Let's get it out there. Other than that, thank you all. Oh, sorry. The film will be uploaded to morefootball.org or to our YouTube channel, More Football. Other than that, thank you guys. You have a great night.